Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Once Upon an Orchid. I'm your guide, Hendrika, and today we are at a very special event. We are at the Orchid Expo organized by the Nambour Orchid Society, and I'm going to show you around what the plants are. It is a fantastic show. It is very high quality. I think it's one of the best I've seen since relocating from Singapore. So without further ado, let's go in and I'll share with you what the plants are and give some commentary and enjoy the walkabout. So this is the speciosum section. So speciosums are not very long lasting. They come in an array of different colors. Some are more yellow, some are more white. So that's what speciosum varieties are. There's a lot of different varieties. It's a big tray, not big tray, it's a big display of them here today, and yeah. A lot of them have been line bred, and they're not like super long-lived flowers. They only bloom once a year, and something like a bit over a week. So that's the Dendrobium speciosum section for you. And then these are the Dendrobium hybrids, some natural, mainly pink and purple. Those that are mainly pink and purple have a very strong influence of Dendrobium kingianum in there, and some also have different influence of stuff like tetragonum, but and speciosum. Like this one has quite a bit of speciosum background in there, but anything to do with pinks are having an influence via the Dendrobium kingianum. Some have got really nice pattern like this. Some are just nice and pale pink. Some, look at that striping, just stunning. I don't have the opportunity to show you every single plant right here because there's a lot, but overall I'm going to show you what the show looks like from an aerial view. Look at this, so many orchids right here. So these are hybrid. Like this one is a Dendrobium Hank von Berg. So I will put the parentage down, but look at this. So it's very speciosum influence, like heavy speciosum influence, because the canes look like speciosum. So yeah, let me see what category this one is. So basically this category here is Dendrobium hybrid with naturally yellow and cream. Some have other influences where have become a bit like spotty and freckled and patterns. So these are also very easy to grow in Australia. They do need cool in order for them to bloom. So tropical area, they don't do well at all, may not bloom. They can grow, but they may not bloom. This category, look at this stunning delicatum. So delicatum is here is because it's a natural hybrid. So yeah, it's amazing. Look at how well flowered this is all around. Moving on to the next one. No, this is back to the speciosums here on this table. Just going to walk through this with you and look at how yellow this one is. This one is a line bred variety. So yeah. So they all come in various sizes as well. Some are small like that, and some are huge like this. Let's take a look at what this variety is. It says speciosum Blake something. I'll put the name down. Okay, now I'll move on to Cattleyas. So Cattleya Alliance 1, class 1. We've got the mauve and the pinks. So where's the best one here? Not sure. I think it is a champion cat. Yeah. So yeah, but this one is quite nice. It's broad, The dorsal is a little bit off because you want it a little bit more on the same plane. So this didn't get a prize for the pinks. I don't know. I'll show you if I can find a pink one. This is the winner for the pink variety. This is stunning. Look at how well the segments are all opened up from the side. They are very, very flat. You want it concave, but this thing is very flat, almost on the same plane as well. No blemishes at all. Nice and symmetrical. Even zygomorphic, almost zygomorphic, except for this is a little bit cooked, but still a good flower. So now with this other category, which is any other color. So you've got a range of, whites and pinks, and this is, I don't know, yellowish, different tones. This one has a very strong Dibigiana, or Rincolalia Dibigiana influence in there. And this one took the first prize because you can see again how well spaced out the segments are. No blemishes, and it's almost on the same plane. Can't see it, but I'm not supposed to touch the plant, so this is the best angle I can show you. Yes, even when we judge, we're not supposed to touch the plant. Next section right here, these are clusters. Oh, clusters are exciting. Clusters, I love clusters. I've always enjoyed clusters. Look at what they bring to the table. A sea of orange. This group where it's heavily influenced by Cattleya aurantica, so that's why you get this, clustered orange look. A lot of them are also have a very strong influence by LC Trick or Treat, a really old hybrid. Old school, but a classic. If you can find one, get one. This is a classic. So when you this hybridize with something else, look at the color pattern, it changes. This is also interesting. This one is a white clustered type. Okay, it's a Taiwanese hybrid. This is interesting as well. Very well spaced out, very well displayed, and this one got the first prize in this category. So now we come to species. Cattleya aligns species. Basically anything in the Cattleya family, Laelia, Epidendrums, Cattleya itself, Rincolalia, I think so, that's what it is. So look at this one. This is Lordigicii. Cattleya Lordigicii. It got third for it. So where's the first? First was given to this epidendrum. Look at the flowers. Look at the display. Everything nice and even, very well flowered. Look at this, so cute. Where's the second to this? Oh, second was given to this. This is actually Dolosa, Cattleya Dolosa. Dolosa, people say, is actually a natural hybrid because if you look at this, it says C times X. So X normally says that it's a natural hybrid, but still considered a species. Really clean for a white orchid. Okay, now we are down to this section of Australian native, and we've got the first prize here, which is a Dendrobium Kingianum pink. Let's have a closer look at the flowers. So this thing is really clean, organized. It's growing on a wooden slab, something like a driftwood. Really well presented. So this thing got first prize. Second went to this one called Kingianum Speckles. It's called Speckles. I'm sure it's because look at this. that the flowers have freckles. And Kingianum itself are also not very long lasting. They require a cold spell to bloom. So yeah, they're all not very tropical. They live up down further south in more like subtropical to cooler regions. And this one is a Graciliole. Okay, I'm still learning a lot about Aussie native, but have a look at the flower right here. Okay, let's move on to another section. This is another type of Australian native, which also comprises of hybrids, so Aussie native with hybrids as well, and we've got a mix of different things. We've got some that are epiphytics, like all this dendrobium here, another dendrobium right here that is growing on a piece of wood, and then we've got a terrestrial, which is a Phaeus tankervillei. Look at this one. So I did reclassify Phaeus tankervillei in my honours year, so that's another story in itself. But this one is a pale form, and this one is a small flower for that one, and with this one, yeah, it's a lot larger. So this caniculatum right here got first because it's so well presented. It's clear of its foliage and everything is nice and fresh. And this cute little thing, this is a Liparis swensonii. Not super familiar, but look at this cute thing. Next one, we're going into the epidendrum. So epidendrums, this one, they belong to the reed stem class. Okay, meaning that they are nice. They grow in tall and long and leggy, very good landscape plants. The hybrid come in a wide variety of colors. Okay, this is now so-called the in thing, which is something Wedding Valley. That's right. This is Wedding Valley. The Wedding Valley grows so easily in our climate here in southeast Queensland, Brisbane area. First went to this huge big fella called Pacific Candy Pox. Second went to this another one called Wedding Wine. Third went to this one called Epidendrum Tomorrow Valley Tropical Yellow. Look at this. Down to the Cattleya, any other non-exhibition. So basically they do not fall into this whole round shape. This round shape. They're what we call novelty, so you can have like different shapes of mainly star shape because they are heavily influenced by Brassavola nodosa or any other type. This one, this plant here, it looks like Elizabeth Cattleya. The judges chose it to be first is because it's clear of each other, well displayed, nice and wide segments. Second went to this one, and this one is called Glorious Mauve. Third went to this unregistered hybrid yet. So the colors are pretty good. Now on to this one, Cattleya Alliance. Miniatures, very cute. So I love miniature. When I was growing orchids in Singapore, I've always loved the miniatures. I love this type of miniature. Which one got first? Let's go have a look. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's called Dandy's Perfection. Wow. Beautiful, perfect. Concave at the side. Nice. Another cool one. This is called Tokyo Life. This thing is really nice and flat. Very pretty flower. So second went to this one. 3 years sunrise, but really nice. Clear color. See, almost on the same plane. For me personally, I love, if I was to grow my own miniature Cattleyas, I would grow this. I love this kind. I love the orange, pinks and reds. Super cute, small size. This one is stunning as well in terms of the color. Look at that flare stripes there. Dorsal's a little bit high though, but still beautiful color. Oh, look at this thing called Chief Berry. Chief Berry, look at it, doesn't it look like a berry? Color stunning. Go into the exhibition shape where it's 75 to 110 mm. Let's look at the first one. Ooh, Aloha Case got first prize. Look at this one. This is another classic Cattleya where, look at the shape, nice and flat. Concave as well from the sides. If you want a good medium-sized cat to grow, I used to grow this as well in Singapore, and fairly easy, heavy feeder, and yeah, find one where it's got a shape like this, and segments are all spread out. You see all the segments are spread out, and the dorsal and the bottom sepals are pretty much symmetrical. We got close to a winner. Second went to Rosella Bells. What's third? This one. This is a cute one. Pink Spice. Next one is Cattleya. See, so many Cattleyas. This is Cattleya season. Spring in Brisbane area is the Cattleya season, and you know this. I must put some special mention. This is RLC Burdekin Bells. Anything to do with the Burdekin name also has got to do with this family called the Scalia. Hopefully one day I'll be able to interview them to talk about their work. Spent their whole life breeding orchids, and anything with the word Burdekin and the word Scalia belongs to this family who have put a lot of time and effort into breeding orchids, especially the Cattleya group. This is another one that they've made called the Burdekin Wonder Tailor-Made. Nice and big, you know, Cattleya. Nice and big Cattleya, look at this. Huge thing. It's not easy. These days, it's not so easy to get nice big white Cattleyas, and to keep them really clean takes a lot of effort and care. So the first one in this category goes to this beauty here, and it's called Chinkogan. This one's third. Sorry, this one got third. Second went to Mary Scalia. Hi everyone. Thanks for watching this part 1. If you want to be notified of when part 2 is released, okay, do click the subscribe button and press the bell icon. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and yeah, quick signing out for now. See you in the next one.